Hello. Today I am going to be talking about my Kinbor weeks that I have in a Gillio Freddy Lagoon Appunto. This is a B6 size. Now, this cover I want to say I got 2 years ago, and it's just kind of been sitting in the drawer. So when I got this, I made these little acetate cards with some pink just to kind of pop off against the color, and just little sayings. I mean, there's nothing on the cards. I did think about cutting letters and putting it on there, but I decided not to do it like my, daily things to do, my weekly, my monthly, and so forth. But this cover here, I really do love it. It's got some beautiful coloring, some beautiful texture to it. It just kind of tends to sit in the drawer, so I do want to show it some love. So I ended up getting this Kinbor 2024 B6 weekly. Now, when I was looking at it, I got so excited to see B6 size that I wasn't paying attention, and I was thinking it was more like the cousin where you had the dailies. So when it came, I was disappointed. So what I was doing with this is I ended up getting some use out of it, but not completely. So I put some stickers on here. I did like this whole leopard theme. Now this paper that is there, like behind there, it's like a nice iridescent shimmer. That is what was on there. I did not put that paper there. So I went with this whole leopard theme. It was really cute. And then I kind of stopped using it. So what I would like to do, I'll show you what I was using it for, and then how I can kind of move forward with it. So what I was doing was the daily text Bible verse over here, because I was going to use this spiritual, and then what I was doing is just some ministry goals, and that was my plan for this part. Then over here for the monthlies, I always set up my monthlies the same. I kind of just put all of my important events. I can go ahead and tape these down, but I might just leave them open and free. So we're early enough in March that I can go ahead and start setting up some other things, because me with a faith book as a daily, it doesn't end up working for me all the time. So I'll start it and then I'll stop. So what I was doing was just, checking off things. Did I do my morning prayer, my daily text? What was my reading? Did I do it? My evening prayer, and then just other spiritual things to do for the day. So I did that maybe for like a week and a half. Then I said, you know what? I'm not really doing well in this. So let me go ahead and do verse mapping. So I would pick a verse, and then what verses that connects to, write everything out. So that was working. I really enjoyed that. But as you can see, I only did it for 2 days. So now all of this has just been sitting. It hasn't been doing anything. Because I decided to give up my bi-monthly book, what I think that I would like to do, because I use so I kind of have two different things going right now. I have the Slim Appunto with a Kinbor Weeks, and it's kind of just a catch-all for the important things. I have another video on this, so I won't walk you through this right now. But this one is just a catch-all for all of the important things. I am behind on this, so I will get that all updated, because obviously the week is almost over. I did end up, while I'm sitting here, I did get milk, soda, water. I got the large dish strainer. Finally got the can opener. I got the wet and dry food. I got this. I got my A5 planner. I got my Swiffer wet, but I ended up getting the power mop, and I just picked that up yesterday, and I love it. I got the bath mat. I did the trash and recycles. I did vacuum. I swept. I started mopping. I dusted. And I worked on organization. Closets I did not get into, so that will migrate into next week. But I did do the midweek meeting. I did the Sunday meeting. I went out in field service today, and that's done. So, I mean, there's other things that I have to add into here, but then I will set up for next week tomorrow. But this is my layout. Just, it works for me. My son's activities go over here, my activities, priorities, things that I have to buy, and chores. So that I am using as like a weekly catch-all, but then I have my commit that is the larger. That's the A5 size, and I'm pretty consistent in this. The only thing, so I did make a change since my last flip of this, and I just added some stickers here just to fill in those circles, because I'll just use the monthlies, and then I'll put down some pretty paper here. That's my plan for that. So this one I'm pretty consistent with. I did check on the tax return. I did not clean out the planner drawers. So this is kind of like a little sticky note that I just left here. I am a few days behind on this, but because it's just key points for the day, I do not have to go back and do a lot with this. So we ended up doing Taco Tuesday. What did we do for Wednesday? I cannot remember, but I will figure it out. I think it was just a find whatever night. And Thursday, well, yesterday he went with his father. So when my son leaves with his father, I do not do a big dinner because it's just myself, and for me it's pointless. So trying to find another blue ink pen. So, no, that one's dead too. What else do I have here that has blue ink? Oh, that's black. Well, this is wonderful. I gotta find my blue ink. All right, that's blue. Okay, so he went with his father. So when he goes with his, I did cook before he went. So we did fries and chicken. Tonight we did salads. And he had pizza before he got dropped off. I did a salad and then he did pizza. Thursday, I don't remember what we did. I think we did chicken and rice. But that's fine, whatever. So coming back home today. So this one, I'll just fill in the rest of the blanks with things. But so I have the weekly, and then I have the A5. And so now I want to do something with the B6. So I've been wanting to take this out. I will go back and I'll do something with all of the other pages that I had skipped. So the B6 layout of the Kinbor, it does have like that tracking section up at the front. It does have your monthlies, and then it's just all weeklies. And then in the back, I have that there too. It has that pretty iridescent paper. And then back here, it just has a couple of things. And then there's not a lot of paper. So I thought, like, if there's a day that I want to get creative in it and do dailies, I could do checklists, I can do whatever in here, but it's got 64 gridded pages. So what I was thinking to do is I'll go back and I'll fill up these pages with other things so that it doesn't get wasted. Like, I'll print stuff out or put stickers down, whatever. But today we are at the 9th. So the way that the layout is, if you can see it, it has the numbers 1 through 5. Then it has a little sunrise. Then it has like a cup. So without reading anything, what I'm gathering is it's water reminders because there's 8 cups. So it gives you, like, throughout the day, just a reminder to drink water at that time. So what I'm thinking is I really am not going to use this the way that this spread is like this. So what my idea in my head, you can either white it out Or you can grab some super skinny washi, which is what I am looking for. But my washi is all kind of buried right now. I think I found one. I mean, this one is a little bit thicker than I would want to use, but it's not my favorite color either. But you could just do like this, or you can white it out. So what I'll do, just because we're on camera and I don't want to take all day looking for washi, but the thinner washi that you can find, the better, and just kind of cover that up. The child is in his room, which is very close to mine, playing video games. So if you're hearing yelling, that's what that is. So you can just kind of put like this here, and then, I mean, you could also white it out, but I'll just, for this week here, I'll just go ahead with the washi. I still don't know what I want to put on it, and that is my conundrum. So I figured what I could do is just at least get this set up here. I don't want to go all the way down, so if I find like some big quote stickers, that I can use that at the bottom. But I do kind of like this layout, and I'm trying to use different layouts to figure out what I want to do for next year. I definitely think that I am going to do another commit next year. I do like it. I love the space. I love the layout. I have a coach cover that I can stick it in, but honestly, I like it without a cover. Like, it doesn't bother me to not have a cover with it. I'm really not liking this washi. I don't like the stripes. It's throwing me off. But anyway, it's the last day of this week. So, I mean, I probably should have just left all that blank and then just kind of worked on today. So it does go Monday through Sunday. Tomorrow I have a couple of things that I need to do. So what I want to just try to do in here, and this could also be like a book of mock layouts where I could just white everything out and then just kind of use it to do different layouts for different styles, just to kind of test and see what I would be interested in using it for. But I kind of want to do a weekly on here. But as you can see, the space is very tight, especially when you put the washi. So, for example, I'm just trying to get out like my main book. So like planner basics, right? So let's see. And I could just do this as a to-do list thing for the day. So prep laundry. I don't need to do like a, you know, something from start to finish, like for the whole entire day, just to make it colorful. You could leave spaces in between. And I've already hit my step goal, and I hit that by 8 p.m. So, I mean, just to kind of leave a little note like that. And I need to fix my nails. My nails are a hot mess. I've been giving them a breather from my my red aspen strips. I'm an ambassador, and that's all I use on my fingers, but I've been giving them a rest, but I do need to do some maintenance and like clean up. So I can kind of lean that over the washi. Fix up nails and just do like a mani. And just to keep like little small things in there, not to do anything too big. I'm just reading some of the stickers, what they say. And just to put like a nice pop of color. Sisters. Oh my goodness, what was I gonna write? Sisters, time out. I picked up my sister and then spent some time with her family, but we were out together a little bit this afternoon, so that was nice. Like lunch date. I had lunch with my sister and her family. And just to kind of separate that, could do something like that. See, I could have done like Girls' Day, but that's fine. This sticker book is pretty much almost gone. Let's see what's in this one. So, I mean, I'll end up having 3 different weeklies. I will have the B6 in the Kinbor and the Appunto. I will have the Kinbor weekly, the week size, and then I will have the A5 commit. So I can just make a note, bad fibro day. I live in Massachusetts and we had like a very cold, like wintry day today, and my fibromyalgia was really, really bad. I can use a completely different color to signify field service. So like something like this, I can put across the bottom. Note to self, to kind of close out the day. So normally my son will come home on Sundays, but he did come home today, so that was nice. And then just to get some color on the page, I love highlighters. I do have my mild liners, but I also just use regular Bic. I use really anything. I have like the, what is this? Zebra Carrot? I don't know. But the glitter highlighters, I mean, I'm not picky. I don't really care. Like I said, just to get some color on the page. I love color. I love when things pop off of the page. The glitter one is a little bit thick. So I'll put it on this one since it's like a thicker piece of paper, but it does take longer to dry. But it does have the pretty glitter in it. I've also got like the friction ones here. So I can put, it's more of like a pastel-y. And then just one more. So there we go. So just some quick stickers, some color on the page. I probably will go back and back plan this. But as far as, I mean, I can set up a monthly as well. But I can always do that on another video because this one is getting kind of long. So I just try to keep in mind my own concentration level when I'm watching videos. And so I try to keep everything around 20 minutes or less. But this is how I would use this, like a weekly. Very similar to my commit. Obviously, I would have to use smaller stickers because it's a smaller page. But my weeks, my Kinbor weeks is basically like the weekly size is pretty much just a pen to paper with a little bit of stickers and highlighters. But yeah, so that's how I would use this. But this Appunto, it's because of the leather, because of the croc, it is a little bit more stiff. It's not like, I mean, it has some flexibility to it, like right there, but I do love the cover, and it was definitely a treat to myself 2 years ago, and I do enjoy it. I like it. It's pretty. Oh, we got some more stickers in there. Okay. But yeah, so that's how I would use the B6 Kinbor. So there's that. Thank you for watching.